Hello everyone, I am Dori, I am an English teacher, and last time we talked about all these kind of tasks that they're similar in the logic and the strategy we follow with note completion tasks. If you want to check out this group, you might want to do it in this link. So today we're going to talk about flowchart completion tasks, matching tasks, and multiple choice tasks. As you probably have understood by now, in the IELTS listening, you may come across lots of different task types. We will examine all these kind of types here, so rest assured that you won't be surprised on the day of the exam. I have divided all these task types into categories in order to be easier for you to get to know them, but the steps you need to follow in all task types are common, more or less. So this fact, along with your practice, will help you not to get confused or overwhelmed. For example, these are the golden rules you should never forget. First of all, all tasks are heard only once. Only once you're gonna hear each task, so you have to be really concentrated. Always check out the word limit in the instructions. You don't want to lose marks for it if you have answered correctly. Follow the order of the questions in all tasks, number by number. This will really help you in some exercises that they have flowcharts and all this stuff that we are going to talk about today. Look for keywords and underline them before the listening starts. Keywords will help you to know where you really stand during the listening, okay? And be careful of paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is really common in the IELTS, both in listening and reading. I'm gonna make a video about paraphrasing in listening and reading, but I intend to do that after we finish the reading course too. And be careful of your spelling. This is really important. These rules apply to each and every task. I cannot stress their importance enough. That's why I keep repeating them almost in every video I make. Even if you're not familiar with a task, if you follow these rules and practice keeping these rules in mind, you'll be fine. Now, let's see a flowchart task. It will look like this. So, here's a flowchart. Complete the flowchart below. Choose 5 answers from the box and write the correct letter from A to G next to questions 26 to 30. Now, this is how a flowchart will look like. Just follow the questions. And at the end, we have this box from A to G, and these are our options. With these words, we're going to fill in the gaps. We have to be careful because we're going to use only 5 of them, and all of them are 7. So, 2 letters are not going to be used at all. Okay? So, there will be most of the times there will be more options than the spaces are. You cannot use an option more than once. And let's go again at the beginning. So, as you can see here, the listening will follow the order of the questions. When you hear that a thesis is not approved, for example, or something like that, it may be paraphrased, you know that the answer in question 26 is going to follow, so you have to be careful right there. Also, a flowchart could look like this too. There are 2 ways. This one here is another type of flowchart. It kind of looks like note completion. Again, always follow the number of the questions in order not to get confused with the order of the charts. The numbers will guide you. For example, you're going to go to 31, then 32, and then opposite to 33 and 34. And if we go down the exercise, you're going to see the next steps, the next flowcharts, and this is the task completed as it would look like. Now let's examine matching exercises. Matching tasks expect you to connect the information you are given on paper with the information you're going to hear. Now let's see an example of a matching task and you will understand what I'm talking about. Here is a matching task exercise, and as I have repeatedly said, we read the instructions very carefully. So here, what do these friends think about the options they have to entertain themselves at the center of the town? Write the correct letter A, B or C next to the questions below. You may choose any letter more than once. So as you can see here, each question, 16 to 20, matches only one letter. Of course, the letters will be used more than once. The information in ABC may be paraphrased, so what you want to do is wait to hear the words in the questions, for example, cinema, pizza, etc., and then understand what the people think about them. Do they want to go? They don't want to go, or they have doubts about it. Okay? A matching task could also look like this. This is another type of matching. As you can see, we have to fill in the gaps from 21 to 23 with the right statements from the left column from A to F. So, which opinion does each student express about the university library? Choose your answer from the box and write the letters from A to F next to questions 21 to 23. So we're going to hear Davis, Mary and Nick talking, and they're going to say 3 out of these 6 statements. So in this case, we can use each option from A to F only once, and we will only need 3 of them. Whatever we hear they may say. Okay? Now, the last task we're going to talk about today is multiple choice exercise. I'm sure that you're all familiar with these kind of exercises, but let's give it a closer look. Now, most common multiple choice tasks will look like this. Here's a question of a multiple choice task. This story is part of A, B or C. Keep in mind that although the questions, question number 12, the question 13 that will follow, 14, 15, etc., will follow the order of the listening, but the options do not necessarily follow that order. For example, you may hear option C first in these words or paraphrased, and then option A or B or anything in between. So that's why it's very important to underline keywords even before the listening starts, so as for you to know what you are listening right now. Okay? Underlining is essential because it helps you not to get lost during the listening. Now, most common multiple choice tasks will look like this. They will ask you to select only one option, A, B or C. In a multiple choice task, you don't have to worry about word limit because there isn't any, but you need to be careful and read the instructions very well, because they may ask you sometimes to choose 2 options instead of only one. In this case, the question will probably have a D here, a D option, and an E option here. And you have to choose 2 out of these 5 options. For example, B and C may be correct too. Well, in another task, okay? Okay, that's it for now. If you have any questions, please comment down below. You can also add me on Google+, you can like my Facebook fan page, and you can also follow me on Twitter. I have added all 3 links down below. In all these 3 pages, I post every day, each day, the word of the day with examples and everything, and I think it is a very good way to enrich your vocabulary every day, so you may wanna follow me. So thanks for watching and good luck with the exam.